Hello everybody, this is Glenda with Fralins and Friends Crafts Plus as usual. And I did something and it didn't work and I'm a little upset. So I need you guys to cheer me up with some jokes, or maybe I'll just cheer myself up with some projects. Anyway, I still haven't finished these, but I can do that anytime. These angels. But this one in here, Glinda Wilson gave me a beautiful idea for this one, and I would still use it as a gift. Maybe not on that on that particular one. I'd like to have something that I write a little nicer. I think I could still take the stars off and reuse them. But Glinda Wilson said she thought these would look really good with a white body and gold wings. Isn't that an awesome idea? I mean, we did that in like church plays and that kind of stuff. It just never dawned on me. And it's a wonderful idea. I'm not unhappy anymore. Get you over here where you can see exactly what I'm doing. So for this one, I'll tell you what I actually did after bit when I can tell it without being so aggravated. You know the thing I love most about these little vinyl sheets? I can wash them and wash them. And that, so it takes a little scrubbing sometimes. That paint comes off. And of course, I'm a messy type of person. So the fact that I still get stuff on my table has nothing to do with the tools that I have to keep it clean. Oh, that's all my problem. Because I'm just a messy type. You know, my husband's the clean organizer around here. I have tried, honestly, throughout my adult life and part of my childhood, especially the teen years, to learn how to be organized. I've organized and slop it right back up. I do. I slop it right back up. So, that's my problem, and I guess it's sticking to me. I'm, like I said, I can organize and do a pretty good job of it. But it doesn't like to stay organized. Because I don't stay organized. I'm doing good to have an organized thought, don't you think? I'm really wanting to get these edges, so just be patient with me. I'll get them, and then I'll get to the gold. I'll get to those gold wings. That sounds so awesome. And then we're going to do something else, and I'll finish this. I'll finish the other side. I'll do it the same way. And I have some people in mind for this card. I mean, hopefully I do some more, but okay. Gold. That's one of the things about this gold paint. It tends to separate. So I like to dab it. Yeah. Those gold flakes in there, or whatever it is, glitter, I don't know. They tend to want to separate. They don't cover like like the white paint did. So, but I could make them look good by doing this. And this. Forget to get the paint off the other side. It's better if I just use the tip. I just put it on thicker and it seems to cover pretty good then. Because it's, if it was just gold, that'd be different. I don't have any gold leaf. That would be so cool if I had gold leaf, but I don't. I've never worked with gold leaf, but I've seen, I've watched people work with it on TV, and it always looks so cool. Okay, I've calmed down now. I'll tell you about what disappointed me so much. I took the GoPro and I went out on the front porch. It was 58 degrees out, which is, it's okay for us. I have my sweatshirt on. I had it, well, that's why I still got it on. And I sit there and had a nice little chat with you guys about the weather and, how it was nice out. Just odd stuff, you know me. I saw a stray cat, gave a talk about our stray cats in this town and how important they are. And I don't know when they come down to do the spade and neuter clinics, if they do the stray cat and the vaccines. We used to have a, uh-oh, I got it on there. Isn't that pretty? Got a little bit on her face, but I can do with that. But anyway, that's just gorgeous. Tell Glinda Wilson, thank you for that idea. That's gorgeous. I love it. I took the GoPro out and I filmed with the GoPro. I thought, I've got this thing, I need to use it. And I had worked with that thing a few weeks ago or so to get it off that time lapse. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this camera. Okay, you know me. Ditzy, but I get somewhere. Don't know where sometimes, but I get somewhere. It's still on time lapse. I've got to have to look it up. I'm going to have to ask somebody. I'm going to have to do something. Because that thing, when I go to the options, it gives me what number of seconds I want in between shots. Or for how many seconds for it to last. I don't know how it works. Anyway, there is nothing there that says take it off time lapse or to use continuous. Do a continuous feed. So when you're talking like that, okay, I'm getting myself mad again. Yeah. I mean, you guys kind of know. When you're talking, you can't have it on time lapse because it messes up the whole dialogue. So we will still learn. And I've got my baby right here. My favorite camera. Yep. It's old, but it works like a charm. And I just love it. So, that was that. What do I want to talk about? Okay. You saw the card, and I'm going to try and probably use another one, but do something similar. And I've got an idea of who to... I've actually got colored envelopes for those cards. Now, we are getting into the Christmas season very much. And I would like to do another one of those biblical. I want to start at the very beginning with Elizabeth and Zechariah. Because John the Baptist, who Elizabeth gave birth to, is a very big, very important figure in being the one to come before Jesus and make way for him He's not in the beginning of his birth, but when he gets older, right before Jesus starts his ministry, John the Baptist is out there talking to people about him, that he is soon coming. That he will be following up soon. He's baptizing people, he has his own disciples, but he wants them all to know that it's all for Jesus. That it's all about Jesus who is coming, and then he baptizes them. That's later on. That's when they're both adults. But one thing people mistake, we all do, we get this idea because of his wisdom and his seemingly authority. John the Baptist is not an old man. He was only a few months older than Jesus. And that's why I want to start with chapter 1. And Jesus is born in chapter 2. So we will start at chapter 1, and we'll talk about how Mary and Elizabeth meet. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. A true story. But it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. I want to give it its reverence. And I want to include John, because he belongs there. He doesn't overshadow Jesus at all, and we won't let that happen. But I want to give him the place that he had and the reason for it. So that's probably going to be it for tonight. I know I didn't get much done, but yeah, I will be starting that very soon. Tomorrow I might just wrap. Wrap gifts. W-R-A-P. You would not want to hear me rap. I don't know how. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. And remember to thank Glinda Wilson for this beautiful angel. She is special. That is one special. And her wings look fluffy the way I had to paint them. I dabbed that on, but isn't it fluffy looking? Ah!